Hello, my loves. I'm a little quiet today, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me. It is 5:46 in the morning. Uh, Perfect time to do a video. I did do a video the other day, like I said I would, but it was totally silent. You couldn't hear a word I said. Obviously, I was supposed to click a button, and I didn't click it. So, we're going to try all over again. Alright, life update. I'm back in Compass. I had a severe anxiety attack. Obviously, I shouldn't have been dismissed from Compass. I'm doing a little better, but I still deal with anxiety. Making decisions is not easy for me. I'm taking care of myself a little bit better. See, clean hair, clean face. I do have to confess, I insulted my friends. Not deliberately, but the words I used were careless and unkind. As soon as I realized that, I repented. Total repentance. But there were consequences. They really don't want anything to do with me now. So I have to learn to live with that. And we're not going to discuss how I insulted them or anything like that. We're just going to say that this is my confession. I did do it. And I take total responsibility for that. We are trying to sell the house. Lydia won't take less than $30,000 and really wants $40,000. So, prayers please. I really hope we sell the house soon. Yeah, I want to move. I'll be moving with Lydia and Sienna. And Laura will be moving with Laura, with herself, and Bethany. Which reminds me, I have my own room! Isn't it wonderful? I have my own room. For which reason I can start a video at 5:30 in the morning. Because nobody else is here. Just me. My own room. Yay! Yay! I celebrated it, in fact, by on Friday. I stayed up until midnight. You know, to finish a project. Now let me put you on pause. We'll hope it'll work, and I'll bring out my project. Okay, I'm back. Got my little project here. Today is going to its new owner. So of course I had to do a video. I mean, like I said, I tried to do a video before, but it was totally silent. So I knew I had to do one this morning. And because I want to show you my project. Let's see, can you see it? Try to pull it a little further, closer. Okay, I hope this will do. 9 squares all done Farmhouse Christmas, and the fabric was done for me by Slovak Farm. She came up with a color all for me. I said what I needed, and she created it. Isn't she lovely? I mean, I totally want to put a plug in for Slovak Farm. I don't remember the name of the fabric. Bad, Layla. Speaking, I put the tag with the name of the fabric inside my project bag, but it somehow disappeared. Next up, I immediately started a new one, and this is called Farmhouse Christmas. It's another 9-parter. 9 parts. Except this one is not having a border all the way around it. This will be the sufficient border. And each pattern has a different color border. But it doesn't have an all-encompass pattern border. And this is the first block. It's called Fall on the Farm. Farmhouse Farm Fresh chart number 1. Okay, so I think it's the series is Fall on the Farm, and the name of the pattern that I'm doing is Fall Fresh. And I'm having such fun. It's stitched with classic colorworks. Isn't it gorgeous? And interesting enough, I had some of these at home, a few of these at home, because weeping willow and bamboo were also used. And I had leftover weeping willow and bamboo. Gorgeous! Wish I had a ring to put these on. But I don't. But see the colorway. I can't wait to stitch on this blue. Gorgeous. It has a green that I don't particularly like, but as a part of the pattern it looks good. But if it wasn't part of the pattern, I would not have stitched with it, because it is just butt ugly. It's called Peapod. This one, it looks nice in the color, in the camera, but to me, when I started stitching with it, it looked like puke green. But you put other colors around it, it's fine. But Peapod is not my favorite. But that's personal taste. Okay. And did I say the fabric is 32 count Dirt Road? And I'm stitching it 2/2, which is different for me, because normally I stitch 32 count 1/1. have here? We have Anne Boleyn, which is part of my my 3 whips for Daily 30 yearly. I've already got 200 for this month. I'll have to go out. Alright. Hopefully you see this. Might cut down a little on the bottom. So I'm doing all 310 to begin with. And for this month, so far I have 200 stitches. There are 8 prompts, and you have 3 whips to do the prompts, and you have to use all 3 whips. Now, as I see it, you can use the 3 whips and then only do 1 whip. For the rest, with only if you're only stitching 1 set of stitches, which I do. I do the 5. I'm doing the 500 for flying. Yeah, I do 500 for flying. So it is, we get, for me, I get at least 1,000 stitches on all 3 of my whips, and 2 of them get 1,500. Where? I hear a kitty. I don't know where it is, but I hear a kitty. Please don't mind the whining. Next, another one of my projects that I'm stitching for fall. No, not fall. Get it together, Layla. That I'm stitching for Daily 30 is this one. You know, automatic focus is really starting to irritate me. I hope it's not making you sick. So this is Forbidden Fruit. Oh, and it was upside down. Alright, let's go front side up. There it is, much better. It's called Forbidden Fruit. And I'm stitching the clean version. Oh, I can't talk. So they have fig leaves and other associated coverings. No, oh, they're backwards. Okay, so they're not front facing, they're backwards. I knew they were covered. There is a front facing version. And yes, it's accurate, but no, I need to stitch it modestly. It was a gift from Tiffany. I'm so happy for it. Dry throat. Let's me pull it out. I got this huge fabric. Can't cut it down until I have the dimensions. Ooh, bless me. Now, here it is. And yes, there's a needle sticking out right there. I'm stitching it line by line. A bit of a carry thread, but not motif by motif, but line by line. And I'm enjoying stitching it that way because it doesn't confuse me. And it too has 200 stitches in it so far this month. I worked out that if I do 100 stitches per day per project, so that's total 300, then I have it finished in time. I get 500 stitches on each project for each prompt. No. 500. How do I say this? There are 8 prompts. I do 500 stitches per prompt, and I do a minimum of 1,000 stitches. So that's 2 prompts.
Layla?
Just a minute, please.
Are you awake?
Sorry for the interruption. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, I was putting it away. I hope that was explained correctly. It can be a little confusing when I talk. My third Daily 30 project for yearly is, no, goes this way. Giappachino's The Last Supper. This is where I'm working on, and I'm hoping to get this block, this one, where is it? No, this block right here, Scrunchy Scruncher, done this month. I am going to have to stitch it on more than my 1,500. This is the rest of the project. And I'm doing a stair step method, both in the block and per block. See the back of my head. You don't need to see that. It'd be so much easier if I had a camera. But no, this is the computer's. So, I don't know if you can see. Okay, we'll try to cut it down. Although I don't want to. It's so pretty, I want to show it all. Okay, so I'm working on this one, then I'm going to work on this one, and then I'm going to work on this one. And within each block, I'm doing a stair step. This has already gotten to the end. Yeah. This is the top right, and you can see where the bottom is. I mean the bottom is. So my goal is to finish the the black, hold on, block. Okay, another interruption. I was like, it's 5:30, nobody's up. Let's do a video. And of course, people got up. Oh, well. Let's see. Do I have any other projects to show? Well, I have Kitty Heaven. I don't remember where my last video was, so I don't know if you've seen it. I think you've seen it. But that could have just been me showing my lips on on my to my friends on Zoom. Huh. Usually it's there it is. Okay, this is huge. Can't even put it in the video. So I'm going to be showing this tiny bit at a time. Not to mention the fact that I only have a tiny bit done. Okay, I'm trying to fold the fabric. Not doing very well. Untangle the threads, fold the fabric. Alright. Here you go. This is 32 count fabric. Because it's so huge, I'm doing a supersized max color. And because it's so huge, I decided to do one on 30 count. I started it off 1/1, but wait a minute. No, this is right. I started off 1/1. No, this is not right. Come on, Layla. How are you doing this? There. There it is. I knew I had progress. Okay, I'm doing this the Blitz stitch method. And this is correct. It shows left on here, but it's actually right. This is actually the bottom right. So I started off 1/1, but I moved to half cross because this is too thick and I couldn't see where my stitches were supposed to be, and I decided to do started off at half cross and start with this side, go over here to fix it, because this right here is, I need to fix that. So and then once I finish this part, I'm going to start again on the top and make one more down, top down, top down, and if you want to know the method I'm using, then check out Blitz Stitch on YouTube. And here is all the threads. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. And I'm still kitting it up. So this one's totally full, but not all of the ones are totally full. Ooh, I got 2 cards totally full. But only 2 cards. For instance, I'm still missing this one. I've got the threads, as it was a gift to me, and but I am slowly pulling the threads and filling the holes. You know, just sitting down and doing it all in one day was not helping. And what I do is I take this piece of paper out, I pull the thread, I write down the number of that's on the thread, I do the folding method, cut it, and then I look at the number that I just did, that I just wrote down, and I find it on the card. So, for instance, if I did 701, I'd find it on the card, and then I would put it on the card. Scratch out the number, pick another one. But these threads are gorgeous. A group of ladies got together and they bought me the threads, all the threads for it. It's like, oh my God, wow, that was so generous of you. I wanted to give them something in return, you know, but they said no. You know, I've offered over the course of to send them some things, and they always say no. Let me see if I can get this in here. Oh, it's tough getting it in this project bag because of all the threads. And like I said, that's not all the threads. But I can close it. Total fake. Really thick. Last project. I had naughty kittens. They decided to piss, urinate, go to the bathroom on one of my project bags. And inside the project bag, thankfully, was not this whip, but it had the threads and the pattern. Now, it got soaked. And as you can imagine, I threw the pattern away, and I threw the threads away, and put the project bag in the laundry. Because there's no way I'm using piss-soaked threads. I don't think I can clean that. And the pattern was totally ruined. And even if it was only a portion of it, it's ruined because I'm not using a piss-soaked pattern. So I'm hoping next month Lydia will let me get this pattern again, and then we have to work on the threads, because I was totally upset about it because it was gonna go to a friend, but she doesn't want anything to do with me right now. My fault. Like I said, totally my fault. I'm dealing with the consequences. But as you can see, I got totally to the top. From here all the way here, and from here over here, it's done. But I have the other side to do. Pull it all the way back. There we go. No, that's too zoomy. There. Yeah. Totally gorgeous. I would still give it to her if it was finished, but like I said, not in contact. Blocked contact. Which I'm not blaming her for. I am hurt that they chose not to forgive me, but that's their business, and like I said, I did insult them. So far, I'm doing 4 to 5 whips per day, and the daily 30, they each get 100, and the other two, which reminds me, I do have one more. The other two are getting approximately 100-ish stitches, more than 100, but approximately 100-ish. The Farmhouse Christmas that I showed you was, yeah, I'm leaning over trying to get this project. Farmhouse Christmas that I showed, there it is. I have others that I'm hoping I can do next month. For instance, what's it called? Carriage House Samplings, I want to get the right name. I know what it is, I just want to get the right name. The Shores. Okay, I knew it was a Hawk Run, but I wanted to get the right Hawk Run. This is the Shores of Hawk Run. It was also a gift from a friend. That's showing the pattern. I don't know if I showed this before. Okay. She had done the first block except for the sun. She started the sun, but I finished the sun, and I'm hoping next month, because it included the thread, I can start on block 2. My 2 extra projects. This one is Fall on the Farm and Spooked. Oh Lord. I yanked the no, you can't say. The description tag. I yanked it off. Let me spend a little minute. There it goes. If anybody knows how to use it and not make it, pull it out, let me know. Maybe I yanked too hard. It's going to look like this when it's done. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4-parter. And I'm working on part 1. Spooktown. There are 4 pages per pattern. And I got most of page 1 done. Except for I haven't finished this pumpkin up there. Don't have the thread. It was either forgotten in my order or I lost them. But Laura at Slovak Farm ordered them for me, and they're going to be coming in this month's mail with pattern 4 of Falling on the Farm. Oh, it's perfectly folded. See? This pumpkin right here, I substituted the outside color, but since I'm getting the color, I'm going to rip it out. And there's this color inside that I didn't have. And I didn't want to, once I made the decision to rip out the outside color, I'm like, no, I'm not even bothering finding a substitute for the inside. I'm just going to wait until I get it on in the mail and finish it. So this month, once I get it in the mail, I'll be stitching on page 2, which should be this side of the fabric of it, unless I decide to do this side. But more than likely I'm going to do this side. Yeah. More than likely. And in order to compensate, I'm going to have to lose a stitch on the top border. When I continue over, I'm going to have to lose a stitch because I put an extra stitch in. I thought I had made a mistake, so I put the extra stitch in, but apparently I didn't make a mistake. Which throws this border off and throws this border off because of the extra stitch. So this border should be 1 stitch this way. God bless. But in the end, you won't be able to see it. In fact, you couldn't see it unless I pointed it out to you. La la la. Fold it up, fold it up. Put it in the project bag. Oh. Once I get page 2 done, I will start on Shores of Part 1. Good news is, new room, no, not new room, only room. We're moving. Just a repeat. I'm doing good at group. I had a spa day yesterday. Got my nails done at group. It was so sweet. And they're not ruined yet. And because, you know, needles and scissors and stuff, you can ruin your nails. At least I can. And we had Pajama Monday. And I wore these pajamas. And today is Tacky Tuesday. But I am not knowing how to do deliberately tacky. If I could, I'd wear this top, even though it's pajamas, this top, and a striped pair of pants, and that would definitely be tacky. But I don't know. Real close, I don't know. Aside from the... We'll see. We'll see if I can actually, get it together. Bye! Hope to see you next month.